to DOREEN'S African Experiences. Drama. You have too much drama. So welcome back to DOREEN'S African Experiences. Sorry, I just got back home. I am unpacking my vegetables. Yay! Mangoes. So I had to pick up a couple of things for myself. Since we are getting into the weekend, I have to make meals for me. These are onions. This is how our onions look like. Some are oval, some are round. Yep. So the onions we grow in my country, they don't have to be put in a fridge for them to last longer. Actually, the more you put them out in the sun, the longer they last. It's crazy. Got some mangoes. I'm going to get to our topic. I got some lemons. These are the original lemons, traditional ones. They are very tiny. They are not, they are lemons, and they are very mature right now. That's how they look. So these as well don't go in the fridge. But Ifo, what's your problem? No, my cat is extremely dramatic. Ifo! Stop it. Stop it. What? So, since I want to start some weird diet, I mean, I'm always up to some weird stuff, but these lemons are going to be enough for me. I found someone selling all these lemons you saw me holding. They are over 30 at 2,000 shillings. That's less than $1. Way less than $1. But what's wrong with you? Like, seriously, what's your problem? I got some pineapples. I love pineapples. Pineapples are my go-to fruit every time. Like, I love pineapples. And the pineapples, if you happen to actually be in Uganda, you should try Ugandan pineapples. We probably have the sweetest pineapples in the world. I don't know how, but they are the sweetest. They have a lot of taste, a lot of juice, a lot of natural sugar. It's like a whole different candy. But of course, healthy. So, this woman. She removed my cat's food. Move out, move out, move out. I was feeding my cat first. In this house, the cat eats first before you. Otherwise, you never have any peace to eat. He makes sure of that. If you want to have peace while eating, feed him. You leave you alone and you eat your own stuff. See? She's eating down there. Now I'm also eating. And if he happens to think I'm eating something different, he'll come screaming. I have a very interesting story to tell you. Oh. Jeremiah, how are you? Jeremiah, today I got a fork. I only ate with my hand once, but for the other time I was eating with a fork. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jeremiah, how are you? Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh dear Lord. You know, one time there is my friend's son. He's really young. He always wondered why I didn't eat with a fork. Oh, he's such a cute boy. Hi Kasozi. So now that I'm done doing the things I would have done or should have done before starting the live, let me officially start the live. Welcome to DOREEN'S African Experiences. It's always love here, and we get to learn and hear my crazy stories. So for today, I know my thing said nobody loves to work. I mean, nobody likes work. Let me tell you, work is the biggest scam and the biggest burden. Because truth is, we have to do it even if we like it or not. But there is so many people that actually don't know how to work. I'm going to tell a personal story. So we both know I recently started shipping bags to Uganda. So I started a business. It's an online business. When you're dealing with an online business, what does that mean? It means you have to invest a lot in advertising, because people cannot physically find your business anywhere. So you have to make sure they can find it online everywhere. So online marketing, depending on the product, you have to actually invest in that. You have to hire someone who can actually advertise for you. So depending on what and whom, adverts are charged differently. But usually what we look at when we are hiring people to advertise for us, we try to look for the numbers this person have. But keep in mind that these days people are buying numbers, especially Instagram, TikTok, numbers are being bought. So guess what? I go out of my way, I hire someone to advertise for me. And this is something that so many people do. Let me use my construction platform to give you an example. If I wake up in the morning, do you know why I never charge for my content? I want the freedom to do as I feel like on my page. I want the freedom to shoot whatever I want, to document whatever I want, so that nobody feels entitled to my platform just because they paid me for an advert. I know adverts generate money. I know adverts are important, but for you as the owner of the platform, do you have the discipline to actually do what is right? Are you willing to go above and beyond for your client? If somebody wakes up let me give you an example. If Uganda Bati came to me right now and they told me they want to contract me to be part of their marketing team, but I have to use my channel to market their iron sheets. If they did that, I am not, whether we signed a contract or not, even if it was verbal agreement, keynote, were you paid? If I was paid, I am not under any circumstances allowed to talk about any other iron sheet company, like at all. I am not. I am only, that's why when you're getting an advert, you request for money, enough money that can make you disciplined enough. But what our Ugandan people are doing, because our Ugandan people actually, they don't know shit about marketing. They don't know. If we looked out for the percentage of people that actually understood the rules of online marketing, it would be 1% of our population. So someone is going to get Uganda Bati and advertise for it, and they are paid to do that. And then someone is going to get roofings, they're going to get bamboo, they are going to get every other person, as long as they are willing to pay and advertise for them on their platform. Do you understand that? It is wrong. So if I wake up in the morning and I pay you, and I give you my business to advertise for it, if you advertise someone else alongside me that is selling the same thing, sorry, my network just went crazy for some minute. So I was telling you, as long as a company or an individual or a product pays you to advertise for it, you are not supposed to advertise anything else that looks like that product. That's the law. Some of these things are nonsense because, again, if you advertise another product alongside the product that is paying necessary competition in your own space, yet this person is already facing that competition in real life, they are coming to you to tap into your following and see how to get it to actually believe in your product alone. And there you are, bringing in another person's product alongside someone's product who just who is already dealing with that nonsense in real life. But now they are coming to your following to actually tap into that and see, because the whole point is it's not about let the best man win, no. If I come to you and you're following and you've never advertised for bags, or maybe you have before, but right now you are advertising for my bags, let it simply be my bags, because I am your current paying client. And when the time I've paid for elapses, if I feel comfortable enough to renew I don't know why my phone keeps doing that. Sometimes I swear to God, if I didn't know any better, I would think I'm being hacked. But there is nothing as painful as paying for someone, and then 2 minutes later, this person is now advertising another person's product, then like, what the hell? Are you the only person that can advertise? But then they find someone else? It is so annoying. And you can't tell this influencer or these so-called influencers that you can't do that. That's not right. They're going to come up with a lot of attitude and they're going to tell you, this is how I do my thing. You know, if you don't like it, then just leave. Or maybe I can refund your money back. They have a lot to say. Oh, you give me very little money. You cannot give me rolls on that little money. And you know how much these people are charging us? You know that we're paying almost 1 million for like 1 month. 1 month of influencing that has no guarantee of clients. And they're even doing it wrong at the same time. And that's not even it. And then there are these people, you give them money. Before you give them money, you explain to them, I'm trying to grow my business. I want to maybe grow my pages, my following, you know? Even if I don't get clients, but at least if I get some people, you know, some new followers or something on this thing, maybe those followers might actually buy. This person tags you in stories that are going to end. Like, you've paid, but if they help you so much, they'll tag you in only stories. The person can't even make a reel for you. A reel is actually going to rotate every single day for some good time. You understand? And maybe even if someone didn't see, because not everyone is checking the internet every day. So if someone wasn't online today and they came online tomorrow and checked out this person they're following, they'll be like, oh man, last week this person posted this bag. Or maybe yesterday, but when this person posted this product, let me try to see the share touch your contact, because I have scenarios of videos I posted 2 years ago, and those people are still getting clients up to now. But these people didn't pay me a dime. The people are actually supposed to pay me a lot of money because they make a lot of money off me, you know? But someone posts your business in a story that only lasts 24 hours after paying them a hefty amount of money. And that's not even it. You are the one who gives them the content to post. You create the videos, and even that they can't post right. The person this girl woke up and made a live in the middle of the night. A live that I personally looked at the comments and there were only men. You're selling a feminine product and the people watching you are men. These are guys simping. They just want to knock. They're simping, you know? But what do you expect? If you want to sell a product, make the live in the peak hours of the day, you know? But you're talking about selling a product in the middle of the night? Are you crazy? Who do you think is up that night? It is half the time it's just people lonely people looking for, I don't know, any kind of comfort. Half of them are watching you live jacking off in their bedrooms. And then you come and brag to me how, oh my God, I just made a live for you in the middle of the night. And this same person expects me to renew this thing. And in my head, I'm like, are people crazy? Is something wrong with this girl? If you feel like someone's product embarrasses, you don't take their money. Because if you feel like you can't do it, don't take people's money. I say this all the time. Some of you are always trying to send me money, do this for me, do that. And I'm like, please, don't send your money. Give me time. Let me see if I can do it. The only money I take from people is consultation fee, which is $100K, less than $30, and it's a one-time fee. And people are coming to people who paid a year ago are still coming now asking for information on that money. And I've never asked, not even once, I've never asked anyone pay again or pay me or what, nothing. That money is from the first time you're asking these questions. Half the time I have to use my own money after that time to do more research for you, do this, do that, do that. Do you know how much people are charging us for these things? And some of you have the audacity to still ask me for free information in this day and age. And when I ask you to pay, you don't want to pay, but people are making me, Doreen, pay to advertise my bugs, and they are making me pay a lot of money. They're doing shitty job, shitty work, trash. It's like they're helping you. And me, I don't like confrontations. So I will not go to somebody and tell them what you're doing is wrong. No, I won't. Because I believe you're a grown-ass person. By the time you term yourself as an influencer, you should know what influencing is. You've not influenced anyone my way. You've not. My page, since I met you, my page has remained the same. Not a single person has followed me from your following. I know it is hard. Half the time people follow people. I know. But for products, if you know how to do sales, do you know how many of you have I influenced to buy things from people's businesses? And people don't appreciate, they don't even see that that's a power. They don't see that that's a skill. It's a skill. It's not, you don't just wake up in the morning and you know how to do these things. No matter how many followings. Let me give you an example. I'm approaching 8,000 subscribers. I have 8,000 subscribers. I don't have any plate from YouTube, nothing. My earnings are not that high from YouTube. I told you, and a month, sometimes I even barely raise $100. It's the ugly truth. I barely raise that. But do you know how much I invest in my YouTube channel? A month? Except for last month where I barely made any content, but the months where I actually make content, I invest over $250. Over $250 a month. And you know how much I'm making from YouTube? 100. So I've invested that much, right? I've brought for you information, but you still won't even say, let me buy super thanks from this chick, because this information she has given me is so valuable and I could not have found it anywhere. Or maybe if I could have found it, it would have costed me an arm and a leg. Some of you are you just love free things. You love using people. That's why you see most people who are doing content similar to what I do, they don't tell you shit. They tell you nothing. They just come and they just want to use you, actually. Use you, put on a face like, oh my God, I'm so good at this. You give them work and then they take advantage of you heavily. Do you know how many people tried reporting my page when I had just begun? It took me 6 months of writing to YouTube and convincing them that I'm not stealing anyone's content, that I'm not insulting anybody, that this is why I make my content in English. It's one of the reasons why I make my content in English, because when you are making your content in a different language, if someone reports you, especially like our local languages here that are not even registered. If someone reports your video or your account, YouTube can't help you. It can't help you. Someone can easily say you are abusing them. YouTube will not translate that. They don't have time to sit on one small YouTube channel and translate and see if it's true. And after the number of strikes, then they ban your page. So this is why I stuck to English, because initially when I started this channel, I was going to mix languages, 3, English, Luganda, and Swahili. But it occurred to me that I had so many people that were trying to attack my page because they didn't want me telling people the truth. They didn't want me to tell anybody anything about construction that was real. Like nothing. Every time I made a video exposing prices of something, people were angry. They're angry with me. You don't understand. You know, some people even tried. One time someone called me and tried to have me go to their site or something like that, like a site visit to see, give them advice on what type of house plan they should build, what. The person was willing to pay everything. So what happened was, so I took the job. Now I have 2 gentlemen I work with sometimes, most of the time anyway, they're on my team. So that week I was so busy. I had just gotten my new job, and then I had a night job at the time. I was working too hard. I didn't have time. So what happened is I sent my 2 guys there to go there and look at the land, and then they come and feed me the information, and then I sit down and do my own analysis. I remember when Charles came back, he told me, his words were few. He's a man of few words. He told me, I advise you not to go to do site visits. And if you were to do any site visit, don't go alone. Make sure you have a team of at least 4 people. 4, and you're the 5th. So I asked him why. He's like, when we went to that land, they were expecting you. And from what I saw or what I heard, it's like they wanted to teach you a lesson for exposing prices. I said, what? Prices? So initially I didn't understand how much of a big deal what I was doing is. Exposing prices for different things on the market. I didn't understand. Because there are so many people that actually make money off that. Whereby they will come and tell you a different price, and on ground it's a different price. And that's how they earn a living. I didn't know. But for me, the circumstances or the reasons that's why I started doing certain things is because of personal experiences. I've had bad experiences with people when it comes to prices. So I think everyone would like to know the price of something before they actually buy it. And that was, I think, the last day I did site visits. To this day, I have not done a site visit. I only go when someone has completed their house plan, because then I can easily track and trace who. But I don't do those site visits. I hear, come and see, help, here, no. Unless you're willing to pay the amount I need to carry my team for security purposes. Otherwise, so I've had so many challenges, by the way, so many, but sometimes you know the world you're getting in, and maybe sometimes you don't, but while you're there, you get to learn and say, oh, so this is this world. This is what they do. This is why it's like this. So you get to answer your own questions slowly, And at the end of the day, when I go to someone's business to shoot it, I have the passion for this, so it's easier for me. You know, I put in my energy. I actually compose what I'm going to say in less than 2 minutes. Half the time, the moment I see it, I know what to say. I know how to make someone's business, you know, not to look bad, not that, this or that. I know how to make, I don't know, whether I'm appreciated or not. Sometimes I do what I do because I actually love what I do. That's the thing about working. Nobody wants to work. But we work. We work anyway. We work. There is nothing easy under the sun. You know, I used to think, okay, not me, but majority of people think that these slave queens, these girls, they see men taking on flights, what, they're having the easiest version of life. My guy, I would have you know they're having the hardest version of life. They're having the hardest version of life. The things some of these girls have to do for their money, you wouldn't believe it. And that's when the whole thing, at the time when the whole Potter party, is it came in, when what they do in Dubai, is it those Dubai parties? I don't know if they're still happening, where I hear someone hires you, they shit in your mouth and pay you a whole lot of cash, what, you know, very pretty girls going through this shit. And that's just the ice, is it? The tip of the ice. But if these girls one day, which may never happen, told you what they do for those lives, for the lifestyles, for their money, something happens with these men. So never admire anyone just because you think they look like they're having a better life, or they look like they're having an easier life. People are having problems. And the only way you will find out is when things go south completely, because these days with social media, people have no privacy. When things go wrong in their lives, that's when they'll come and tell you, you see, even that car that I was posting, well, I bought it myself. I got it from this man, that man, I slept with so and so, you know? And I was here praising this broke boy, it smells this broke man. I hear them. They'll be telling them off after they've broken up, all things have gone bad, all these broke boyfriends have cheated on them, or whatever the case is. That's when you'll find out that these girls were being terrorized and beaten day and night, and you are wondering why they wear so much makeup. Some of them are covering bruises, you know, and yet look good. You look at her like this, with that makeup, and you're like, oh, she looks so nice. But if she washed it off, she has a huge bruise somewhere, you know. People don't admire people. Let's learn to work. When you get I don't see anyone coming to pay me $200 to do an advert for them for a month. But if someone paid me $200 for a month to run an ad for them, I would put my heart and soul into it. I would do my absolute best to make sure this person has not wasted their money. I would make sure this person, you know, and one of these girls just remembered to post me just when I called to get one of my bags back. That's why she remembered to post me. I had sent her new work, and then she literally just posted the old things. I'd taken a whole Sunday to make new videos, sent her HD everything. After my phone keeps crashing. I think I need a new phone, but I don't have the money for it right now. So I'm just waiting to raise my money, and then I get myself a new phone. But anytime the phone keeps crashing, you know. And then I took my time to make those videos. That thing hurt me so much. The Sunday, I took my time to make those videos for the bags. After the phone had crashed like 4 times. And the girl goes to post old videos. Like, I didn't even have the words for her. Again, today she has gone on to post me on what? on her Instagram stories. I'm sure tomorrow around this time it will have elapsed and she won't post me again. And then she'll call me shamelessly. She'll reach out to me. I've not gotten a single client from her for those 2 weeks, which is okay. If she was doing the right thing, I would have hope that maybe I didn't get the clients today, but since she made this video, you know, since she made this video that is going to still be on her page, I might get someone sometime. But from what she did, my work will never exist on her page ever again. Like ever again. And she will shamelessly reach out to me next week and she'll be like, I love, and they love. And this is she's just an example. This is how Ugandan people are. I don't understand if it's just the way we are, but it is wrong. It's wrong. It's just so wrong. This is business, okay? This is straight out business. How can you think that someone went ahead to give you money to do an advert and they didn't need to make that money back? How? How can you actually think that? If I wake up in the morning and come to make an advert with you, it simply means I want to make some of my money that I just invested in you back. The least you can do is make sure that I get back the money I invested in you. And the number of clients she had to get was so small, just 3 clients. 3, maximum 4, you know? And before I paid her, she was like, oh my God, all my friends are going to buy. Oh my God, I'm going to talk to them. Hey. I didn't even get a text, not even a text from any of her friends who she claimed would buy. Not even a hi, oh my God, I saw your bags. Kindly, or maybe save my number or what. When I don't have money now, but I'm interested in this bag or what. Nothing. Meanwhile, I learned how to do ads, personal. I learned how to move my products on Instagram because that was the place I was having the hardest time. So I learned how to move my products there. What's funny is she sends me a message. She's like, oh my God, we have 18 screenshots on fucking on Snapchat. 18 screenshots? Who gives a fuck about screenshots? Secondly, me that you're advertising for, I had over 22 screenshots and 14 people asking me how much and sharing their contact back to me, telling me to save it, that they would actually buy from me in the near future. And I was able to get myself 3 clients that actually bought, and one of them recommended her friend who actually bought. But you, who is paid to do this, you got me 18 screenshots. And you want me to celebrate, be happy, clap. Oh my God, she got me 18 screenshots. Who the fuck? I don't even know what screenshots they took of her ass, of her face, of her hair. She just forwarded me. It's like me right now, when this live ends, usually, I don't know why my lives don't show me the actual number on live. Because here, when you're looking at it at the person's thing, you see like 7, 4, 11. But when the live ends and you're closing, they'll show you that over 150 people, 180 people are watching. Sometimes even 200. But I don't know why here they don't show. I don't know. But I think here they only show, is it hit moments? Like the more someone is focusing on watching you, then they keep bringing the number here. Those are the people like focusing or something. I don't know. They call them highlights. So I think these are highlights. So every time I get highlights, I don't know what highlights are. But you guys, I'm suffering. I know how to get clients for Snapchat now. My YouTube, most of people that follow me on YouTube are not in Uganda. And those that are in Uganda are men. I don't know if they are single and they can't buy for their girlfriends and wives bags. I don't know. But if you're watching me and you're in Uganda, kindly support me. I sell handbags. They are 85,000 Ugandan shillings. Only two types, 130. We deliver. Delivery is at a fee. Same day delivery, you only pay as you receive your bag. Support me. And I might be out of a job in September, so I need to have this business so that I have a source of income by September other than this job, which I might get fired from. My contract is ending in September, so I don't know if the contract will be renewed or not. So I invested in these bags initially to treat my fibers, but now I feel like this business could actually be like a source of income for me after September or even now. So I need to find stability for it and then see how that goes. YouTube has never been a source of income. YouTube is just something we do for fun. I don't have the following. I'm located in Nigeria, but we only deliver. If you reach out to my WhatsApp number, I can share with you pictures and videos of the bags, and then you can choose. That is, the contact is in the description of my channel, but let me also read it out for you. It is 07790242074. So that is my contact for WhatsApp. It's also my business number. I have an Instagram account. I actually also tagged it in the channel, my channel description. There where you see like, do you see where my picture is on my YouTube channel? That thing where there are many words, where I say my name is Doreen, blah, 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 you click on and it gives you more words. That is what we call the channel description page. So when you read through, when you go down, you see different links. Even my number is there. Yeah. But guys, please support me. Mina Akhtar, how are you? You're saying I'm not replying you, but this is the first time you've texted or you've commented. How are you, Mina? So, Tarindwa Johnson. Yeah, thank you. I hope I get support from you guys. But I need to sell these bags. I have to be honest with myself. I don't want to reach September when my business has not stabilized a bit, because I swear to God, I'm going to be so broke, and I don't think I want to be so broke and homeless. My life just keeps, I don't know, is it only me, or does life just keep taking you around? You keep doing the most, and I'm starting to feel like the more good you are in life, the more you suffer. Because I honestly do so much good, but the way I suffer sometimes, I just keep wondering, did I commit crimes in my past life that I'm paying for? You know, am I doing something wrong? I'm doing all the right things, like 100%, but I don't know why. Sometimes life just keeps attacking me. And I know some of you are going to say, pray. I do pray. Maybe I'm not praying hard enough. Maybe I need to start fast. I have a hard time fasting because I get hungry. I get hungry in the middle of fasting. And sometimes I find myself eating. And now I need help. Mina, I'm okay. How are you? I'm worried about September. I have to be realistic. I'm worried. I'm doing good. I'm working hard at my job, but we know Uganda is not about hard work. It's not about hard work. It's pretty much about, who do you know? Who is willing to back you, and what are you willing to offer, and to be realistic with you. I don't want to offer certain things because, honestly speaking, I feel like if I have survived and existed this long, I don't need to offer sex for anything. because my whole life, I have to be realistic with you. I've only slept with one person on the job, and that costed me. So, and I was young and naive. I was in university, and I thought it was love. Kumbe. That was my first experience with. I didn't understand at the time that it was sexual harassment, because in Africa or in most countries, men have normalized these things. So if you're young, you might think it is normal and it is okay. But when you're working for someone and they try to seduce you to sleep with you, and you work for them, and they try to pester you, they put themselves on you, and eventually you just give in and do it, that is sexual harassment. Even them just, well, that is nice. Give me an African country where there is no sexual harassment on jobs. Most of these African countries, they actually don't think some of these things are problems. They know they are problems, but they won't take them seriously, because most of the people that are actually drafting these laws, they're already sexually harassing the people around them. So how are they going to make a law that gets them in jail? Which country are you from, Smile Hedge? Maybe I've finally found my African country to move to. You know what's even funny? Even in this job where I am, I've experienced sexual harassment, from someone. And it was so weird. I'm like, at this big age of mine, someone still wants to sexually harass me. And what's funny is when I tried talking to some of the people I work with and telling them what happened, I wasn't harassed, but someone attempted to, like, for real. If I hadn't been smart enough to call up some of my workmates to come and be around me and stay in the area so that they don't leave me behind, I think I would have been sexually harassed. And that is so recent, like it's not even a month. So we go through these problems. And we go through these problems a lot. And truth be told, I really want my bags to sell, because even if I'm not, my contract is terminated in September, I'm just genuinely tired. I'm tired. I just want to do my own things, because I go through so many things. What is your country? I need to know the name of the country. Women are going through so much. And sometimes because you need the job, you need the money, you kind of feel like you're backed up in a corner. Oh, you just said Nigeria. Come on. This is... Did you just come to crack me up? You literally had to come and tell me a joke. So you come here to tell me Nigeria has no bosses that are sexually harassing their workers, when on a daily basis, not on a daily basis, sometimes in a week or in a month, I see these stories. I see girls coming out later, maybe when the person who was sexually harassing them is not giving them the favors anymore, stops, then they now blackmail each other. Come on, it's like, I'm sorry to say this, but 80% of the bad habits happening in the world are happening in Nigeria. Maybe it's a big crime, but it's happening. And sometimes it's hard to win that because you don't have proof. It's very hard to have proof for sexual harassment. So when someone is harassing you at work, for example, when I was telling my workmates what happened to me, for most people are looking at it like it was a joke, like, oh my God, it was so funny. Oh God, how, like some of them were appalled, but nobody was willing to do anything about it. No one was like, oh, it's a good thing he left. It's a good thing he's not coming back now. It's a good thing. Everyone played off my pain. Everyone just played it off like it was okay. But it's not okay. And I don't even know how to start reporting this, because then again, it will be my word against his, and because he's over he has a higher job position, they would believe him. And eventually what would happen is he would cause such a scandal, and then I would be terminated before my time. These things are happening. These things are happening. And there are so many. Girls are going through so much. So if you're a girl out there, learn to protect yourself. Keep certain people around you. If you feel like someone is coming off weird, stay away from them, or make sure you're not alone, you know? Okay, let me give you an example. I know what you're saying. I'm not trying to label Nigeria. No, my battery is low. I might have to end this, but let me first try to defend Mr. Nigeria here. Nigeria, don't take it personally. Yeah, if you're staying in Bunamwaya, we can deliver to you. Kindly WhatsApp me, and I show you the pictures and you tell me the bags you want, but you will pay for delivery fee. Because the bags are actually supposed to go for 100,000, but I dropped them to a wholesale price of 85,000 because I want the bags to go. I want them to go. I need to make another shipment, and then this shipment is what is actually going to give me a little bit of financial independence that I actually need. Because now I feel trapped. I won't lie, I feel trapped. Okay, Mr. Smile, I agree. Nigerian men actually, besides the controlling, they're very controlling, they actually respect women, you know, but they only respect women they like. You know what? I'm so sorry. I'm just going to keep coming at you, but because we have Nigerian men here as well, and honestly, the reviews are really bad. But maybe the ones that were left in Nigeria are different. The problem is not reporting. Even here in Uganda, you can report, okay? But the problem is usually the men that are harassing girls are either older, or they're in higher positions, or stuff like that. So it is very hard to win against someone like that because you don't have evidence. Half the time, in the first hours of maybe sexual rape or defilement or unwanted sex, you can go to a hospital and maybe they can do whatever they do in the hospital to get something. But half the time, most girls don't know this. Some of them can't even afford this. So of course, all they can do is talk about them. I would have told you a story of someone, but this is now, I have an NDA for our patients at work. But there is someone who was raped, she got pregnant, she got HIV/AIDS at the same time, and she recently lost her daughter. And when she was pregnant, she was young, she's 16. When she went, this is her story because we just met her later in life. So when she went to the mother of the son to report the son, because she knew who did it, the mother swore on her life that her son would never do such a thing. Never. And sometimes mothers are toxic. Mothers with their sons, most of them are toxic. Understand that your child is capable of committing certain crimes, and learn to protect people's children from your bad children. Because not every child that's called an angel is an angel. Okay, Mr. Smile, I really hope that is true. If it is true and Nigeria handles sexual harassment seriously, I really commend Nigeria for that. It is a good thing because most of Africa, we are still far behind on that because of this whole men are first-class citizens and women are second-class citizens. But if women and men are equal in Nigeria, at least to a certain degree in certain aspects, then that's a good thing. It's a very good thing. All right, guys, let me end the live. I'm really out of battery. I'll see if I can make a live tomorrow because I have to go to the salon in the morning. My hair has been there for weeks and I have to adjust it. And we have so much dust. I'm suffering. So I will get back to you. Maybe tomorrow evening. I'll be looking really nice with my new hair. So yeah. I sell handbags, female handbags. If you check my number in the description below or in the channel description, there is an Instagram link. That link goes to my bag business. You see all my bags there. Yeah. See you guys, and thank you for watching Doreen's African Experiences. It was a pleasure. No, bags, handbags. Check the channel description. You'll be able to be led there. I don't want the phone to black out before I end the live because it's blacking out. See you. And please follow my Instagram page. I'm not there as a naked girl. They're just handbags. I love my YouTube channel. The people here are nice.